Hey guys, Mac here of Bound for Nowhere. So recently we released a video about how we stay clean on the road and deal with general hygiene while being constantly in motion. So today I'm going to be diving into the specific hygiene products that we use and bring with us, just to kind of elaborate a little bit on that last video. So I think we should dive in. Starting with all of our shower products, we will first be talking about our shower caddy. This we've been using for about 3.5 years. So the entire time that we've been on the road, this little guy's been with us. It's from REI. They have 2 of these shower bags. This is the larger of the 2, and we've actually really loved it. It's super easy to open. It's got a nice little hook to hang. You can tell we've been through a lot together. But we love keeping all of our shower toiletries in this one bag because when it's time to shower, we just grab this and we know that everything is already in here ready to go. So once it's open, the whole thing is accessible. It's got a little mirror. Never have used it, but that's fine. Starting with our soap, we use Dr. Bronner's of some variety. This is our personal favorite. We like the peppermint because when you shower about once a week, sometimes it's really nice to have something really potent to take care of all of the smells that may have accumulated over that time. But Dr. Bronner's is great. It lasts forever. It's biodegradable, so we never have to worry about it if we're showering outside, having that water end up on the ground. So Dr. Bronner's is our soap of choice. For shampoo, again, we're looking for something that's going to be biodegradable or safe to potentially end up on the ground. I'm going to show you this one, but we don't love it and I don't recommend it. It's just the Kroger Simple Truth shampoo. It kind of sucks. So yeah, if you have any recommendations for a good, clean shampoo that is good for the body, good for the earth, let me know, because I don't like this. Looking for something else. And then for conditioner, I am the only one between Owen and I that uses conditioner. I have a lot of hair, and so if I'm going to get a brush through it, it's really important that I use conditioner. And for that, I use Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Conditioner by Shea Moisture. I really like it. It lasts a long time. It smells amazing. And this nozzle, you don't have to like twist and spin all the way down to lock it. You just turn it. Open, closed. Super nice, so you don't have to worry about it spilling in this bag while we're in transit. And then some of the other things that we use, so this is an exfoliant face wash. This one is really nice because it is rice-based, and then, again, safe for the environment, but it works wonders. It's really nice just to slough off any of that excess skin after not showering for a while. And then we also carry just like a little heel. I forget what these are called. I just call them a cheese grater. But we do a lot of hiking, especially in the desert. Your feet get really dry and stand a chance of cracking, especially since we wear sandals most of the time. So by keeping our heels nice and polished off, it really does a wonder in preventing all of that from potentially happening. And then the other thing that we carry but rarely use is dry shampoo. I like this one. Dry shampoo, I don't know. It feels like such an accessory. It so rarely gets used because if our hair is dirty, we just like wear a hat or I put my hair up. So I don't have to use this. So that's it for the shower stuff. Hair management. You can tell that I care about you guys because I'm willing to talk to you about all of this very intimate stuff. So Owen has stopped using a traditional razor on his face since going on the road just because, again, they're kind of a wasteful product. So he has opted to use this Braun super basic electric razor. So it's just got a standard razor feature as well as a detail little razor, and so he uses this 100% of the time. It holds a charge for a really long time and he really seems to like it. It's a simple Amazon purchase. So for me, I also pretty much don't use a traditional razor anymore. I will occasionally, but we also so rarely have access to an unlimited water supply, and shaving your legs takes a long time. So I got this Kumfueren, I think that's how you say this, electric razor. It looks kind of like a little seashell. It's super extra, but it's really nice. It works dry or wet, so you can use it in the shower or you can just use it out here. I typically only use it dry. I think it works better that way. And so I maintain my legs with this. And that's pretty much all I do. I will say, if I am feeling super fancy, I will then hop in the shower and use a regular razor. I have had these razor blades for over 3 years though, so you can tell how much I end up using this setup. I don't use a women's razor. I think that they're overpriced and, you know, pink tax and whatnot, and they don't work as well. So I use this Gillette Fusion combo, and it's super rare. It's been months, which is a little embarrassing to admit on camera, but typically I'm just using this, and I'll use it for everything. Again, it's an Amazon purchase, holds a charge for a really long time. USB rechargeable, awesome. Okay, and so the last hair management product that we use is a pair of inexpensive hair shears. I just got these at Sally Beauty. They're nice to have because you never know how far away you're going to be from a decent haircut. And so with that, I have a small, quick story. So we were in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and we were about to take the ferry over to Newfoundland last year. And I all of a sudden was so fed up with my hair and I needed a haircut so bad. We were in a library. I just stood up and I was like, oh, and that's it. And I marched across the street and I got the worst haircut of my life, and I'm still recovering from it today. So since then, I have purchased these shears, and it's nice because I can just trim my ends, the bad ones. I've trimmed Owen's hair with these as well. So it's just a nice thing to have when you're overlanding because you never know when you're going to be near a good place to get a haircut again. Next up is deodorant. I have struggled with deodorant that you can purchase off the shelf for a long time. They're very wasteful. They have some really harmful chemicals in them, a lot of them anyways. And honestly, I don't know that they work all that well. So I decided to take things into my own hands this past December, and I made my own deodorant. It is made using coconut oil, arrowroot powder, baking soda, and a few essential oils of my choosing. And it's really awesome because it's tailored to us, and I really, really feel like this stuff works. And I made a double batch, and it made about 2 of these mason jars worth. I don't know what the volume is on these, but it lasts for a really long time. When we're in hot environments, we just pop it into the fridge. Otherwise, it's totally fine just in our cabinet. If you are interested in this recipe, I will attach it in a link in the description in this video so you can try it out for yourself. Seriously, it's awesome. But before we move to this, I kind of found that we would shower and smell clean for about an hour or 2, and then it just kind of felt like those, oh wow. So getting into all the intimate details, like the BO just felt like it came back in an hour or 2. And so I discovered these, oh gosh, Salt crystal deodorant sticks. These things are awesome. So salt actually kills the bacteria that creates BO. So after we would shower, or if we just like needed a touch up in between showers, you just wet this stick down. You just wet it down, rub yourself down, and then you rinse it again. And I just kind of pat it dry and then close it. This thing lasts forever. You can recycle the bit of plastic, the little bit that comes with it, but it seriously is pretty incredible how quickly this stuff will just like completely kill whatever odor issue you're having. So I will say we still use this in a pinch, but mostly this stuff takes care of us. So between these two, we're totally great as far as deodorant stuff is concerned. Toothbrush and toothpaste. So we use these Quip toothbrushes. We've been using them for a few years now. They used to be a subscription based only, but they're now starting to show up in Target. They are an electric toothbrush, and the only replaceable part is this top section here. This is metal, and then it's got the batteries in it. The battery lasted about 6 months, and they say that when the battery dies, it's time to replace the head. So super easy to keep track of, and these things do a really great job. We always feel like our teeth are really clean with them. Really have fallen in love with them and have been using those for a long time now. For toothpaste, like a lot of other things, I've been trying to find a little bit more of an environmentally friendly option and something that's going to be better for us too in the long run. And this toothpaste came really highly recommended. It is Uncle Harry's Natural Products toothpaste, and it is alkalizing. This is what it looks like. We got it off of Amazon, and we buy it in 4 jars worth at a time. But it's really nice. It's actually clay-based, so it took a little bit of getting used to. And it comes in a glass jar, so it's super easy to recycle. It's kind of salty, but also extremely minty at the same time. But we really, really like it. I think that because it's alkalizing, sometimes with regular toothpaste, you go to bed, you wake up, and you feel like your mouth is like not that clean anymore. Not the case with this stuff. So we've really come to love it. And because it is all made with natural occurring things, it's okay because our water does eventually end up on the ground somewhere. Now on to our everyday used items. So I will start with how we wash our face. And we do that using this Ursa Major fantastic face wash. It smells really great. It's biodegradable and we really like it. Owen, who's a very picky customer, really enjoys that stuff. And what we do is we wash our face using this little gadget. I found it at a spa in Orlando, but what it is, apparently it was developed by NASA to be insulation for spacecrafts, but they found that it is antimicrobial, so you don't have to worry about any sort of bacteria building up. And it's got a soft side and a hard side, so we'll use it for our face and body when we shower, but it's great for exfoliating the skin and getting the most out of your product when you're washing your face. Less often, so maybe about once a week, once every 2 weeks, I use this Aztec clay. It's in my own container because I travel with it on the plane, but it is just powdered clay, and I'll mix it with water to just wash my face. Or if I'm wanting something a little bit extra like a face mask, mix this with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and water, put it on your face, let it dry, rinse it off. Seriously, amazing. It's my favorite face mask to do, and it's crazy cheap because you buy a big tub of it at once. Then for body oil, I just use argan oil. And I put it in my own container because it comes in a larger one. This is what I use to put on my body. I'll put it on my body and my face. And by putting it in a bottle with a dropper, it's just easier to manage instead of having this big bottle with an open mouth. So this thing is great. Then moving on to, Owen doesn't necessarily do this every day, but I do. I am not a makeup person. I'm more of like a skincare person. Being that we're out in the sun every day, it's really important to me to take care of my skin as best I can. So after I wash my face, I mix a little bit of this sunscreen. This is an SPF 30 in with, again, a Moroccan argan oil mixture on my face, and then I will, once it's all over my face, I will use a gua sha stone to massage it all into my face like so. It just helps get all of the product into your skin, and then it also increases circulation and promotes collagen growth in your skin. So I use this every single day when I put in my put on my face lotion. And then I also will use just this Acure rejuvenating eye cream. This stuff is really nice. It's inexpensive. All of Acure stuff is, I've really found that I love. Other than that, I have like a bunch of chapstick because I don't wear makeup. And other things that are really great to have just on the road, again, is some fingernail clippers and some really handy tweezers, because you never know when you're going to get a splinter or find a rogue eyebrow hair that needs to be dealt with. And I think that that's about it as far as the day-to-day use things. Pretty commonly, I will use this mirror. It's super small. We have a mirror in our camper, but I really like this one because I can just see what I need to. And then, so if we're going to be spending all day outside, I tend to like to wear a full-blown sunscreen on my face and the tops of my hands, my neck, and all that good stuff. And for that, I use ThinkSport SPF 50. I love this stuff. It does not feel like sunscreen on your skin. It is super dry. It's non-greasy. So I've actually found that I wear this stuff almost every day on top of my SPF 30 and my face oil, just because you can never be too safe. And it's insane how much time we spend out in the sun. So to me, it's just really important to be safe rather than sorry. And Owen likes this stuff too. Again, he's picky, so I was really impressed that he liked this stuff. All right, guys, that just about covers all of our super specific toiletry items, what we have and why we use them. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you have any shampoo that you like that is environmentally friendly and good for your hair, please let me know. Desperately searching, have been for 3 years and still coming up empty-handed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will include links to a lot of these items, including the recipe for the deodorant, in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you down the road. Today we're gonna talk about hygiene. Even though I haven't showered in like a week.